Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Binta, and if you're new here, feel free to look around my channel and consider subscribing if you like what you see. But if you're an oldie but a goodie, you know what I'm about to say. Thank you so much for joining once again, and let's get started. So today's video is going to be a cassava leaf recipe, and yes, I did travel all the way to Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau, just to prepare this cassava leaf and then flew back to Gambia in the United States, okay? Anyways, today we have this recipe here, and if you would like to see how I prepare it, then stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. Let's go together to Liberia, Guinea-Bissau, and Sierra Leone. Alright guys, so here are our ingredients, and this is everything we're going to be using to cook this cassava leaf. And of course, the very first thing I have is my ground cassava leaf. I already washed this really nicely, so make sure if you buy it, you rewash it just to be on the safe side, because you don't know who ground it and who washed it. Okay, so this is how it looks, how it's looking, and I'm definitely going to be grounding it again so that we can have a very smooth cassava leaf soup. Okay, so that is what it looks like. And I have some peanut butter. I'm gonna be needing only a little bit of this, like a tablespoon of peanut butter. And of course, here I have my vegetables that I'm going to be blending. So this is I call jato in my local language, and we're not gonna be blending this. This is going to be added to the soup, but this is optional. You don't need this. It's very bitter, and if you can't eat it, then don't put it in your soup. Okay, but these are the remaining ones that we're going to be blending. Some long peppers, and I have habanero peppers. I'm going to be blending some, maybe one of them, and then the remaining one I am going to be just dropping it into the soup. And here I have some ogiri, and this is what it looks like. I have two of those. This is a African spice, very tasty, so you want it because it makes a big difference. And I have two medium onions that I am going to be blending with my onions, okay, with my peppers. And last but not the least, I have some smoked fish. Look how big this looks. I'm not gonna put all this in my soup, but that is what we have. You can use any kind of smoked fish you have. So that is it for the vegetables we're going to be blending. And now let's move on to the meat. So for the meat, I have some chicken here. This is hot chicken. This is the African chicken, and if you have never tasted it before, this tastes better than the regular chicken. So yeah, it takes a while to cook though. And here we have some cow belly right here, and that is what it looks like. And then here we have some beef tripe. Okay, so this is like assorted meat cassava leaf. That is what we have for the meat. And yeah, so I'm going to be cooking this meat in a pressure cooker because all this meat takes time to cook. So we're going to be pressure cooking this for about 30 minutes. That way we can get that out of the way, and our cassava leaf can cook very quickly. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so guys, I am going to be putting my meat in the pressure cooker, and I'm putting everything in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and season my meat. I have 1.5 teaspoons of garlic. I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You don't have to put a lot if you don't want to. I'm gonna put the Goya seasoning. This is what it looks like, okay? And I'm not gonna even measure that one. Just put whatever is enough for you. And I'm gonna put a little bit of salt, some Maggi cubes. So now I'm gonna add some water to this. Normally I would not add water to meat when I'm cooking it in the pressure cooker, but because we need the juice to cook our cassava leaf, it's going to be very tasty if you use this juice to cook your cassava leaf. So I'm gonna recommend that you use the juice to cook your cassava leaf. So I'm gonna add some water so we can have enough juice for the cassava leaf itself. And I'm just gonna close this, and then we're gonna let it cook for 30 minutes. If you don't have this, then you can boil it the regular way of boiling it, but having a pressure cooker just makes a big difference. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put my peppers. These are long peppers, so they're not hot, and then I'm gonna put one hot habanero pepper in there, like so. Then I'm gonna put my onions. And also add my ogiri to it. Okay guys, now I'm gonna go ahead. You want to put that in a bowl. And now I am going to go ahead and blend my cassava leaf. You don't have to do this, but I recommend you do it because it just makes your cassava leaf a lot smoother. Trust me. You can put it in the same bowl you put your blended onions in, because all of them are going into the pot at the same time. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend the remaining cassava leaf. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put all these on the side and wait for our meat to cook in the pressure cooker. So guys, this is the meat. I'm gonna put that on the side, and then we can start cooking the cassava leaf. Here is the broth, and I am going to be putting it in my pot like so. Yeah, this is gonna be so good. I'm gonna add more water. Okay guys, so my water is boiling, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add my cassava leaf and my blended vegetables in the pot. Okay, I'm gonna add a very full spoon of peanut butter, and I'm also gonna add my peppers and my other vegetables, which are optional. And I'm just gonna let this come to a boil. Alright guys, so I'm gonna add some Maggi cubes to give it a good stir. It's been boiling for about 15 minutes. You can taste for salt, and if it's not enough, you can add some salt. Alright guys, this has been cooking for like 30 minutes, and now I am going to go ahead and add my red oil to it. So I blended some okra, and I'm going to add two 2 to 3 full spoons of okra to it. Not too much, just a little bit. And that also helps in the smoothness of the cassava leaf. If you ever eat cassava leaf, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, we're gonna leave this to cook, and I tested for salt and my salt is okay. I'm gonna let this cook. I still have my smoked fish here. I'm gonna add that later. Alright guys, I have a tip and trick, and it is adding a little bit of ground shrimp to this, and oh my god, this is gonna taste so good. So I only added 1 teaspoon, and that is enough. Like, this ground shrimp is gonna make it taste even better, okay? A lot better. I'm telling you guys need to try this, because this is so good, trust me. Alright guys, so this is almost done, and I'm gonna go ahead and add our cooked meat to it. Let everything get cooked and juicy. Yes, that is good, and that's a lot. This is why it's good to first cook your meat. If you can even cook this like a day before, that is perfect, because it's just going to make you make the cooking process faster. But yeah, we're gonna let all that marinate inside the cassava leaf, and of course I am also going to add my fish to it. Look at that. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I get so excited when I cook good food. And we're just gonna give it a very gentle stir. Gentle stir. Let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes again. Alright guys, this is the finished result of the cassava leaf, and yeah, and I'm gonna be eating this with some rice, of course. But as you guys can see, it looks really good, and I'm telling you, it's really good. So yeah guys, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video.
Edit movement, I'm a